Have you ever wondered why, even when you do everything right, money still feels just out of reach? You save when you can, maybe invest a little, track your spending, and yet by the end of the month or the year, it still feels like treading water. Here's the thing, it's not just about how much you earn or how disciplined you are. There's an invisible timeline at play, one most of us never notice until it's too late. Understanding it changes everything about how you think about money and your future. Most advice about wealth feels simple. Earn more, spend less, invest early. Yet, it rarely works the way it promises. Why? Because it ignores the deeper rhythm of our lives. Wealth isn't just math, it's timing. Our financial outcomes are shaped by stages we move through, stages defined by psychology, priorities, and decisions in different phases of life. It's not your fault if you feel behind. Most people never map these phases consciously. They stumble into adulthood, hit 30, 40, or 50, and then wonder why saving or investing feels too late. Recognizing the timeline, the invisible structure, lets you see patterns before they control you. Think of your financial life as a series of seasons. Early adulthood is a stormy spring. Exploration, mistakes, uncertainty. You're figuring out work, relationships, independence. Most energy goes into learning and survival. Expecting to accumulate wealth here is unrealistic. And yet, many try, forcing savings, hustling, comparing themselves to others. Next is early growth, late 20s to mid-30s. This is a fertile summer if you've planted wisely. Your habits, mindset, and network start compounding. But it's easy to waste this stage. A flashy car instead of investing in skills, lifestyle inflation, these steal decades of wealth potential. Psychology matters here. Humans reward instant gratification. That new thing feels good today, but its cost is invisible on your timeline. Mid-30s to late 40s is stability. If prior seasons were managed well, compounding kicks in. Investments grow quietly, savings become meaningful. Decisions shift from short-term thrills to legacy, freedom, and security. For those who delayed, this stage feels like catching up. It's possible, but harder. Late maturity, 50s onward, is where wealth becomes freedom, peace, and options. Your choices finally translate into life control, but reaching this stage requires decades of consistent, often invisible decisions. Missed opportunities early on make it feel uphill, but awareness can still change the outcome. Psychologically, we struggle with compounding and long-term trade-offs. We respond to immediate rewards and pressures, making early spending more tempting than saving. Lifestyle creep happens without noticing. The invisible timeline translates abstract numbers into tangible life decisions. When you see it, math and psychology align. Here's the shift most people never make. Wealth isn't just income or luck, it's timing and awareness. Once you understand your timeline, choices become intentional rather than reactive. You start asking, am I planting seeds now my future self will thank me for? Or am I letting instant gratification steal decades of potential? This reframes decisions from guilt-driven, I should save more, into curiosity-driven, how does this choice serve my life trajectory? Seeing your life as stages with unique priorities changes how you allocate money, energy, and attention. You stop fighting natural rhythms and start using them. Map your timeline. Write down your stage, priorities, and likely trade-offs. Identify where instant gratification tempts you. Plant deliberately. In early adulthood, focus on skills, network growth, and low-cost long-term investments. Even small amounts matter. In mid-adulthood, prioritize stability. Max retirement accounts, reduce debt, align lifestyle with long-term goals. Later, focus on optionality. Protect assets, consolidate what matters, and emphasize freedom. Reframe money psychologically. Instead of, how much can I earn? Ask, how do I want to feel at each stage? Money becomes a tool, not a source of stress. Discipline becomes easier, choices clearer, and anxiety lower. The invisible timeline isn't a rule, it's a lens. Wealth isn't an overnight conquest, but a lifelong story. No matter your stage, you can start today. Progress matters more than perfection. Small decisions compounded over time shape your bank account, peace of mind, and freedom. Don't be harsh on yourself for where you are. Acknowledge it, learn it, and make your next choice smarter. When you understand life's rhythm, the invisible timeline becomes a guide, not a trap. Suddenly, the future you've been chasing feels closer, tangible, and within reach.